Social Value Portal helps organisations maximise the value they create for society in terms of their social, environmental and economic impact.
ESG is obviously a very established concept. People are really focused on how to track and report ESG. Where the gap has always been is the S in ESG, so the social side. People have historically always just thought it's really intangible. People keep saying it's fluffy. It's really not. There are ways of tracking, measuring, monitoring the social aspects.
Social Value Portal measures the impact of a business using the TOM system. TOM stands for Themes, Outcomes and Measures. So just to give you an example, one of the themes could be jobs and skills. So we're looking to help organisations measure their jobs and skills. We then identify an outcome. One outcome might be disadvantaged people. And then we say, how are we going to measure that? And so we break it down into jobs for long-term unemployed people, ex-offenders, for instance. It might be children coming back out of care, and we say we put a value to that. So we measure that. And what's unique about our system is we put a pound value to that. And so it allows us not only to count the number of ex-offenders we're supporting to rehabilitate, we actually put a value to society on that in terms of the fiscal saving to government and the economic benefit to society.
So one of the differentiating factors of our platform and our proposition is that the data that's entered through our platform using our methodology is validated, which means that there's robustness and credibility behind the numbers that our customers report. Now that has, as you'd imagine, a corresponding overhead, which is that data validation. And now what we're finding is that the growth and the speed of development of large language models and GPT and AI is giving us really exciting opportunities to bring to bear that AI capability to assess and validate and optimize the quality of the data that our customers are capturing.
So our business is designed to meet the demands of two specific sectors, the public sector and the private sector. So let me just break that down for everyone. So the public sector tends to be buyers. And so they'll use the portal to maximize the value for every public pound spent. We then have the supplier side who are working with us, who want to win more work with the public sector. And so just to give you an example of the client base that we're working with. So on the public sector, Bristol City Council, really big organisation we're working with and doing some really amazing work. But on the other side, we're working with organisations like Vodafone, Fujitsu, and we're helping develop their social value strategy so they can win more work with the public sector.
We always want to solve valuable problems for our customers, but allowing our customers to solve meaningful problems for society. By doing that, we're allowing them to have a meaningful, tangible, positive impact on the world and on our communities, which is, immensely rewarding. And through our methodology, through our framework, through our platform, you can actually see in pounds and pence, but also in terms of the actual activities, the positive impact that our customers are having.
I'm really excited about how we can grow our real estate work outside of the UK. So we work with a lot of real estate developers and investors in the UK, and they are pulling us into other countries and other territories. They say, we want to measure the social value of our real estate assets here, but in Europe, in the US, in Canada and Australia.
Massive growth opportunity in the UK that's being driven by legislation. We have it basically propped up by the Social Value Act. The government's just about to release the new set of procurement rules, which will embed social value into decision making going forward, and will require all public sector organisations to have a minimum weighting of 10% in when they're choosing their suppliers. So that's what social value does. We'll help deliver that 10%. And so within that respect, we have two parts of our market, the TAM, if you like, the target addressable market, the public sector, which is probably north of £1 billion worth of value. And then we have our private sector organisations that want strategy, and that's about 500 to 800 million pounds. So the total target addressable market is about £2 billion in total. We're on a growth trajectory. Just to give you a scale of that growth, 2 years ago we were 25 people, now we're 110, 115, so we're growing massively. Presently ARR is about £7-8 million predicted. By the end of 2025, we're looking to get to total revenues of between 20 and 25 million pounds. So this year, for the rest of this year, we're developing a global measurement framework, the global TOMS. We go live with that right at the beginning of next year, Q1. We start selling it and we start proving the market overseas so we can reach our overall ARR. So when we come to think about some form of exit to give a return on investment for all you wonderful shareholders, then we've got a product, a company that people want to buy.